Bonitos.
Bonitos van en el camino. Si me ven, si me ven, el
Esa
camino.
sola no.
All right.
Good morning, buenos dias.
Buenos
Welcome
días.
to episode 12, the season finale of Diaspora Rican Connect, where we talk about anything and everything Puerto Rican. Today, we are hitting the holidays and how we set up rituals, routines, anything and everything crema and Thanksgiving.
Crema.
Prima.
It's like crema. What's it? Coffee?
No, no, crema.
La crisma
Tough.
Crema and Thanksgiving.
is Thanksgiving.
Uh, So, what are some of the routines and traditions that you guys do at your house, or that you guys used to do as kids?
Listen, I don't know. Like for me, because I used to had different like separated Christmas.
Mhm.
Sadly, so it would depend, right? Which family I was that time of year. So I did have one side of the family that I used to love because when every cousin came together, even if we didn't see each other the whole year, we decided on let's make a whole music theater for the adults, and we would go to a corner and then we'll start like practicing move and let's pick a music like right there right now. This is something like we're gonna do today, and it was funny and I like it because it was something we didn't talk about, and you will expect that every time you get to that Christmas, you were with that family. You already know we're probably doing something crazy. It's Christmas. We're gonna be here doing this while the adults probably playing dominoes, the drinks, getting ready for what we're gonna be eating, and we're just in the background, just like practicing a whole sketch.
Oh man,
I did. At least for once.
That's fun. That's fun. No, we didn't have that level of performances. But for us it was hi Crystal. For us
Ah,
it was a lot of like get-togethers, having family over. We visited different people, different family members. For us, for Christmas, we would just have food, coquito, the whole nine yards. After moving to the States, hi Deja, we then started
Bella.
taking like particular pieces of celebration that
Mhm.
my husband's family used to have. Um, that my husband's family used to have. So, for example, we used to have huge get togethers with my in laws. So, what we used to do is we had the youngest kid that was there for Christmas. They would be the ones that would take baby Jesus for the nativity set,
Mhm.
and they would pass it around. And everyone would ask baby Jesus for something good for the new year, kiss his feet, and then at the end of everyone wishing, good things for them and for their families and so on, then the little kid would take little baby Jesus to the nativity set and place them on the nativity set. And that would happen basically at midnight, to, celebrate his birth, which we all know it wasn't then, but whatever. Hot takes. Um, but that's one of the things that we used to do. At least here when we moved to the States. At home it was just simple visiting family and eating there.
I love the way that you say about the feet because I know I did it at one point, but I didn't remember it, and I didn't remember what was the purpose of it.
Hmm.
And now hearing it's like, all right, yes, because like small kids is supposed to represent the pure, because you're a kid, you're the most pure.
Purity. Hmm.
Yeah, so it was like super cute going around with it.
Yeah.
I never had or I never understood the whole nativity scene. Even though I went to Catholic school all my life, it wasn't something that ever really caught my attention. I was more for the lights and the decorations and the awe of it all. But when it came down to the religious aspect of things, when it comes down to Christmas and stuff, it never stuck with me. So I guess that's a little bit of a controversial thing because my grandmother would get mad at me. I would just laugh at, oh, why the Three Kings look like that? Why are they dressed like that? And she would give me a little whack across the back of the head, like, yo,
Pow pow.
yeah, like what's that respeto, type of thing. So
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people have like a very religious version of Christmas while others don't. And in Puerto Rico, unfortunately for everyone, the majority of the island is very conservative. So it's very religious conservative. So a lot of that religious influence gets added to Christmas.
Yeah.
And let's not even start with the midnight mass on Christmas Eve.
I was dragged to one of those when I was a kid, and I fell asleep. And again, my grandmother would get mad at me.
Yep.
Like, why are you sleeping? This is very important. This is going to save your soul, type of thing. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm like, mommy,
It's good
I'm
for you.
certain. Let me go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't think as a kid, like I can understand, when you want to pass something and make it, a family tradition. But like you have to get to a point where kids, it doesn't matter how fun it is, how cute it is. Like once you start putting it into the kids, they will be like, I don't want this no more.
Right.
Like people don't understand that the more you do it to a kid, the more they're gonna be like, no, like we're kids, like we want to play, we want to run, we want to be doing something. Like it will not call our attention at that moment.
It's not, again, for me it was all about the lights. I want to see the trees decorated. I want to see the houses lit up. I want to see all the moving statues and all of that. So it's a miracle that Angelique wants to. I might just go to church just because she's agreeing with me.
I know. See, it's a Christmas miracle.
There we go. Amen.
Oh my God, we're finishing the year.
One of the biggest traditions that I remember growing up is everybody had to be in one place to decorate the tree together. So my grandparents, those were the roots of the family tree. So everybody gathered at my grandparents' house. Everybody was there, and we all decorated the tree together. We all got to, at least all the kids got to put one ornament that represented them at a certain part of the tree, and then whoever the head of the household was at that time would be my grandfather. He would get to put the tree topper on. And I think that's something that after they pass fades away because we don't really get to do that anymore.
But that's when it's your turn to maintain that tradition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those are the things that, as people, it's not even a Boricua thing. It's not even a Latino thing, but as a people, those are the things that we need to just continue, running with and showing your kids and, showing your friends,
It's true, but it's like for at least, and I'm gonna put it on an example. We, like I said, we used to play on one side of the family domino, and we had this trophy that we will be giving and passing. So the person who stay with that trophy will have to have it the whole year, and then, back at Christmas we will fight for the trophy all over again. And it was cool and all that, but on the year that Hurricane Maria passed, a month later, my grandma passed. Nobody went back to the house because it was always in the same house and it was part of her house. So like nobody did it. And automatically, like what I said, once she was out, everything of that, interaction that we used to have was completely out. It just vanished. Nobody could continue it. Like nobody had the soul to do it. Like, because it was like, it's in this house. Like we used to be in this house. And I think it's hard when we repeated it, doing it in the same place because of that same emotions, because then nobody wants to break that emotion of, oh my God, we lost somebody here, this was the house.
You're right.
So I think that plays a role as well sometimes on us not passing it.
Yeah, it's like it hurts to go back, but then it hurts more not to go back at the same time. So it's like, which hurt do you want to really deal with more? So but Johnny, you've been a little quiet. What's
yeah, we haven't let you talk.
I'm just listening. It's like so many. Well, because I told you before, like my Christmas upbringing has been very simple. We did the usual like visit family. The kids would go into like a bedroom and just watch TV or whatever. while the adults did adult things, you know, drink, coquito, all that stuff.
There you go.
Then on Christmas Eve, because this was on Christmas night or whatever, it would be like the 22nd or, you know, who knows. Christmas Eve, that's when you would go to your own home and, you know, do presents all that at night and then play with it in the morning.
Yeah.
So it was just real simple like that. Unfortunately, it wasn't like a big family event. It was like cousins and stuff, but
Yeah.
no grandparents, you know.
I think having a grandparent involved with the holidays is
Yeah.
is very pivotal to in my opinion to an upbringing in a Puerto Rican household.
Yeah.
You
I think mine was just so separated because I was in New Jersey
Mm.
and all 4 of my grandparents were in Puerto Rico. So it's
Oh wow.
very difficult to do, you know, to
Yeah. No,
come together like that.
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure the price of the flights to fly out
Oh,
in December, disgusting.
it's ridiculous.
Trifling.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
because they know we're gonna be like festing, wanting to go home. So it's like, oh, we're getting them up. Sad.
That's a
That-
good question, Sangre.
That's
Yeah.
a really good
Christmas
question.
Eve.
Yeah.
I wasn't
So
allowed until
ahead.
midday of Christmas Day, not Christmas
fuck
morning.
that.
Midday of Christmas Day, because that's when people would start to head back over to the house, so we could do a whole family gathering of opening up all the gifts together.
No,
So I know. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Don't worry.
My house, it was Christmas morning. In my mother-in-law's house, it's Christmas Eve. So for me, I grew up Christmas morning. Woke up at whatever ungodly hour, and then opened presents before my parents got up. And then, you know, remembering the pancakes in the morning and stuff like
Ooh.
that, you know, prepping for like, you know, the rest of the day playing with toys and whatever. But yeah.
No, for me, it was in the morning. But we try to be like, okay, until everybody's awake, nobody's crossing that line over there. Like nobody's going to the street, nobody's gonna see how if we don't have her like something. It was like a whole top secret. You needed to wait for everybody to be awake. But then they made a rule because obviously as a kid you start waking everybody. So they were like, nope, but you cannot wake everybody. Like you have to wait that turn. So it started changing depending because then they were like, but that's unfair, you know, and they try to like play it out for a little bit where everybody be like, okay, we're gonna put a specific time for the ones that already awake can wait a little bit, and then the other ones, okay, you guys are gonna be awake. But it was in the morning, never the day before at 9 or never in the afternoon. It was like automatically morning. Here you go, and after you open it, it's like, okay, now breakfast, and then you can play. Like you saw them, you got emotion, oh happiness, eat, and then come back.
Sometimes you didn't want to eat, you just want to play.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But I'm
know,
not even hungry.
Absolutely.
That Super Nintendo hit hard, you know, that Super Mario World.
I still got mine.
Uno más, mami, uno más. It's like that.
I still got my Super Nintendo and
I
my
lost
N64.
I got my N64, but I lost my Super
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I'm not talking about what I got because I'm too old.
Okay.
No,
Dale.
so I know that it's different for people because a lot of people that grew up in the diaspora probably did not have this experience. But another like super awesome experience, at least for me growing up in Puerto Rico, was Three Kings Day.
Yes.
So I loved Three Kings Day. I still love it. I followed the tradition with my daughter as well. All throughout, you know, the years that we knew that she was playing along and believing that, you know, the Three
Mhm.
Kings existed and brought gifts and stuff. But yeah, it was part of growing up and part of our traditions.
She was intelligent following up. She was like, I'm not saying nothing.
Oh yeah,
Like I know that's stopping if I do.
she asked me
know-
once.
love-
She asked me once if Santa Claus existed, that someone had told her that it didn't exist. And I'm like, listen, in this household, we believe. So if you continue to believe, Santa Claus brings you gifts.
Yeah.
The moment you stop believing, that's when your parents have to get you gifts because you stop believing in Santa Claus.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. How you
I
say,
like
oh, then the parents will have to if you
Yeah.
want to continue. I
Yeah.
love that. That idea
that.
have
Nice
never crossed my
twist.
mind.
Yeah.
But the Three Kings Day, I have to say, that for me was hard when I moved over here because it did happen. Like, Puerto Ricans, we go after Three Kings Day and we still celebrating and in Las Otavitas and all that.
Hmm.
So I got here and I'm like, the sixth is about to come, and then they already started in school all over again, work all over again, and blah blah blah. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, they don't celebrate it. It's like
Yeah.
I have to be already back at work because I used to work with kids and stuff, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
no, like I'm not celebrating
The
that
city
day.
the city of Hartford has off on Three Kings Day for the
Really?
schools. Yeah. We celebrate Three
That's
Kings
pretty
Day
cool.
in the schools.
That's pretty cool.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I never again. That's I feel like that's more of a religious aspect of it when it comes down to Three Kings. So I never got into it, but my mom to this day she has shower curtains of Three Kings. So she makes sure the night before she'll change the shower curtains and los tres reyes está ahí,
Yeah.
you know,
So
and
I
she puts up tapestries, photos, whatever, and actually has the statues of them around the house. And I'm
Yeah.
just like,
I do feel like you said it can be probably religious, but I think it was still something nice because it's only us Puerto Ricans who start,
yeah,
like going back. Like we have to have the longest Christmas ever is what, like 25, then the 6th, then the so I don't think people even care at one point if it was religious or not. That
mhm,
was Puerto Rican Day. Like
yeah,
Mm.
we needed to be celebrating the 6th. Like that was it. So if you move, you will still be like, no, the 6th. That's my day as well.
Yeah.
And when I got asked, like it works to talk with the kids, like what is something you did in Christmas? The only thing I always used to talk about was the Three Kings Day, just because it was something that we had that they didn't. Because I
yeah,
wanted to, express something from Puerto Rico. So I was like, oh, Three Kings. Didn't talk about it, on the religious way or nothing. It was more on this gone from us. Like, haha,
Yeah.
we got that.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And one, just before I let you speak, Wes, one little tidbit for those of you Boricuas that live in the diaspora and want to start celebrating Three Kings and have kids. My recommendation is the following. Santa Claus is typically like the big ticket items, right? Like those huge,
Mhm.
things that, they want to get. And then I would make Three Kings a like lots of little things like clothes and like cheaper toys. But
Okay.
because again, if you're young, they look at amounts. It's not what I'm getting, it's how many I'm getting because they count them. Ooh, I got 10 presents, you know?
Right.
So I would do the bunch of things and just would pile them up. So she would wake up and it would be like, "Oh my god." And that's how I would do it at my home. Recommend that for anyone that wants to start doing that. So I would get like a lot of things from like the clearance aisle, the dollar store, things
Yeah.
like that I knew that she would enjoy and she would play with. And yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Honestly, what's a tradition that you know of that you've never actually got to fully experience? For me, I would honestly say doing a parranda. I've never experienced one, especially living out in New York, which is crazy because there's so many Puerto Rican communities, especially in the Bronx. I've never had the opportunity to be a part of one or even see one around.
Oh, you guys gonna be surprised. Put in the star. In
Really?
archery, we never put anything on the top. We never did
Aw.
it. So I never get to be like, oh, what we're gonna put on top. We just put a tree. It was simple. You can probably draw something and put it there like a kid, or if
Mhm.
you want to put a toy. But nobody ever got to put something in no tree on the top.
Oh, that sucks.
I think for me it was
Um,
Three Kings again, but Americanized though, so obviously.
yeah. Even though I grew up on the island, I never got to do a parranda. My husband did. But if we ever want to do like official parrandas, let's go to Puerto Rico. Let's go.
Listen,
Let's do a
so
diasporican
I
freaking trip and
I
let's fucking go.
Yes.
Well, listen, I do kind of like it was, but I will be honest. So it was not my parranda. I was in another person's house, and the people in front were doing like a whole thing. So when we got out, they were like just pulling us, like every Puerto Rico would do, like, "Come on, you're coming with us." So we entered to a random house. I didn't know nobody there.
Always.
I was just like in somebody like, "Oh, whoa, yeah, let's go," and then I was like, "Okay, I don't even know you guys."
Yeah, because the whole concept is one person says, okay, let's do a parranda. And you go with that person, right? That person then has, we're going to visit this person. And then you go to that person, you've never known that person, you've never met that person. And then let's go to someone else's house because this person that's with the crew knows this other person, you've never met them. So it's like you visit just random houses from different people, and then lo and behold, you get freaking blackout drunk with pitorro every time you stop.
Sign me up.
Cañita every time you stop. Pasteres every time you stop. Like it's just
Ooh,
it's all
okay.
out. It's all out. I love it. I can't wait. It's
See,
awesome.
me being who I am and where I live, if somebody's trying to pull me out of my house in the middle of the night, I want to start fighting. So I get on edge about that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You get a
But
text
but
first,
again,
I'm
it's
on the way.
because you know that you're there. But if you know you're in
Right.
Puerto Rico and you hear that around the time, I have to say there's still people that don't answer. They will be like, "Oh yeah," and look at the window, it's just like nothing.
Yeah.
But like you hear
There's
that sound in
songs for
Puerto
that
Rico,
too.
you'll be like, "Who is it?" Like, listen, and that's the worst case scenario because and I always will say this: we're like cats. We will die because of curiosity. It can be probably something bad outside, and we're like, what was it? I heard a sound. You don't care. You're just popping. So if
Right.
they're at a parranda, you're like, oh, yeah, parranda. Finally, my house. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if we could try to organize a parranda locally. And I mentioned this to you guys earlier, but I really would love to partake in that tradition because after seeing videos about it and like the pure joy of just walking around playing music, being surrounded by community, and I think that's what it ultimately comes down to is being surrounded by community is a feeling that's necessary, especially with today's world and how everything is going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the idea
Well-
of getting drunk, exactly, Angelique. I'm agreeing with Angelique. Angelique is agreeing with me. It is
Yeah.
the holiday season does wonders.
Cañita's not for the faint of heart though.
Oh.
Challenge accepted.
Cañita is not for the faint of heart. I'm telling you.
I don't even know what that is, but I want some.
No,
I'm
you want
telling you.
some. Listen, there's alcohol in Puerto Rico that we cannot even mention in this place.
Oof.
That it's just
Cañita de coco. Oh.
Oh, I'm
illegal.
making my own
Ooh.
pitorro right now. I have it sitting and brewing, so it's gonna be fun.
Ay, qué
But
rico.
I don't know what canita is. I want it.
Cañita is like pitorro. It's like the moonshine.
Another level of
Yeah.
pitorro. So
It just it
Wes is like, I mean,
Ooh.
that's it. That's all
'Cause
you have to say.
the cañita is like it doesn't burn at all. Like it never
that sounds
burns.
delightful.
And then you have it cured with different things. You have cañita de cereza, which is cherries, cañita de coco, cañita de piña.
I want whatever
So
that is. I want it with some palcha.
when are we getting some?
Oh, Wes, listen. Now you're talking my language. You put pressure on it. I mean, that's it.
I love
mean,
passion fruit
I'm a
anything. Just give me passion fruit on its own.
Yes.
I'll make
Yeah.
a passion fruit cheesecake. Let me
Ay,
live.
qué rico.
My old neighbors across
be
the
right there.
street. He used to make cañita. I'm so sad that we didn't keep his number because it was so good.
I agree, Angelique. It is a sign. It really is a sign.
Mhm.
The world is gonna end.
Um,
Oh man. So what we all have the traditional music that we hear. You know, what's a song that you guys would either sing or just be forced to listen to on repeat throughout the holiday season?
Gasolina.
Oh God.
No, Now the one we had earlier, the El Burrito.
Burrito
San-
Sabanero.
Burrito
Yeah.
Sabanero. We used to listen to everything at my house. Everything. Every aguinaldo ever. Every one of them. It was just a part of the entire thing. So I never had a song that I was like, oh, it was always like, because it's typically during that time. So it's like, yeah, it's welcomed. It's a welcomed, it's finally here.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, it would have to be the I forget the song, but a comer pastel, a comer lechon.
Como el lechón, arroz con
Like every
gandules,
5 minutes,
vacilón.
I would hear that.
Yeah.
And like in the beginning, at the start of the holiday, I'll be hyped. Like, yeah, all right. That's how I know
Yeah.
it's Christmas time. It's Thanksgiving time. Come on.
No,
I'm
no,
ready.
no, no. Wes was
But
like,
after
I heard
the same
pasteles and this. ¿Dónde? 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 Llévenme.
But
I want to be there.
I can't hear that song over and over and over again because I get tired. Honestly, I get tired. Yeah.
Dila.
Actually, there is one song that like always just like sparks this nostalgia for me in Christmas, and it's real simple. It's Feliz Navidad. Like once that comes
Oh,
on,
The
yeah.
Jose
I know.
Feliciano
it's
version.
time. That's my uncle right there.
Yeah.
But
The
it
Jose
just
Feliciano version.
it just like does something.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing specifically that I remember as a kid growing up, we had to make sure that the house was clean. But it wasn't just like you clean one thing; it's a group cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, come, you're gonna help me clean the living room. Come, you're gonna help me clean the bathroom. You're gonna help me clean my room, and I'm gonna help you clean your room. We're gonna do it together. That way, the house is done right for when
Mhm.
family comes over. And I
Mhm.
actually enjoyed doing that tradition as a kid because everybody was together. Again, sense of community, and I feel like that's something that we miss now as adults because everyone's so separated, and the ones that started these traditions are unfortunately no longer with us. So it's yeah.
Listen, I do have a question though, because this is an internal joke that I still bothering my mom with. But if you were misbehaving kid, there are people here that says, "Oh, you're getting probably a letter from Santa, or you're getting this." Like you don't get toys. Different
Mhm.
people, interact differently, right? On how they're gonna respond because you were misbehaved. Like, what was your guys? Because for me, for example, it wasn't that I was a bad kid, but my mom did sit me and say, "Hey, Santa, because you're the bigger one, like probably don't get to you, because I needed to get to the other ones." So I said, "Okay,"
That's
like I
great.
understood. That's how I figure out who it was. That's how they break it down for me that day. They're like, "Oh, we need him to get for the rest, and you're the bigger one." Um, so I said, "Okay, like that's okay." But then, so she can cover it, she made a whole letter saying, "Oh, you misbehaved, and that's why you didn't get anything." And I
Mhm.
was so mad because I was like, I already said no to just to not having the gift, and now I'm being the misbehaving kid. Like that hurt my soul. But
That's
then
great.
I really like what you guys will do. Like, do they make something like a letter, or do they put the charcoal like other people do, or like just never happen?
I used to get a whooping. Straight. Like, my mom didn't even tell me anything about Santa. My mom would just be like, "Prepárate." That's it. And I knew my ass was getting beat. I had to stand in front of the closet and wait. And she would ask me, "How old are you?" And if I told her I was 7 years old, all right, cool. You're gonna get whacked 7 times with the belt. And that was my Christmas punishment for acting up.
Mhm.
The word "prepárate" to this day gives me a little.
More than enough.
PTSD.
My answer is what Wes said.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
no.
was complaining about my letter. No, never mind. One more letter. About how
No.
misbehave.
Same. Like if I misbehaved or whatever, it was an ass whooping. But never had the situation where they didn't give us anything because we
Right.
misbehaved or threatened. They threatened with Santa Claus is watching. He's not going to bring you anything. Blah blah blah. But they never actually did. I only have one daughter, so I would never do that to her. But I think, for people that are questioning, because in the event that you don't have the means to be able to now give to every child in the household. I think having those conversations, I think it's better being able to say, hey, you're older now, you've
Mhm.
reached an age that Santa Claus no longer brings toys to kids this age. And that should be what is told to the rest of the kids once everyone wakes up and, oh, you know, Juanito
Mhm.
doesn't have toys. They didn't get anything. What happened? Well, unfortunately, he grew older and now, you know, he can't get anything because, Santa Claus only gives to kids this age.
Yeah,
Or
I
who
think
Um,
believe,
it's
like you
hunting.
said for your daughter, because you said, if you believe, that would have been cool. Like if, like, oh, she didn't believe, and be
yeah,
like,
she stopped
ah,
believing.
yeah, and like, cause you already accepted, the terms and agreed to it. You were like, okay, bet that's okay.
Yeah.
But when she made the letter, I was like, and I keep bringing it. So that's my bad joke to my mom every year. I'm like, yeah, do I'm getting the letter again? And she's like, let it go, let it go, please, let it go.
And you need to be like, never.
Never. No, because like, you're breaking the news. So it's sad. As a kid, it's sad. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter the age. You're hearing now the first time, like, oh my God. And you have to accept it and be like, well, there's nothing for me, that day. That's okay. And then be like, oh no, because you misbehaved. Like, hold on, wait. It was a whole, emotion for a second there.
Yeah.
And again, we didn't have the conversation so previously either. It was like super close to the day. So it's like, man, like I already did this. Like I'm already, letting go of the given. Like, please.
Yeah.
I'm with you on keeping the joke ongoing, because when my mom is having like a simple basic conversation and literally says the phrase "prepárate," I'm like, "Ma, I'm 34. You don't have the energy to whip me 34 times. Stop it right now, please."
But let me tell you, and I know it's gonna be a little bit out of the topic, but as well mixed. But it makes, like you guys said, and we've talked previously, it makes a new interaction to keep passing. So I keep bothering her with that, and it's become something of the family. It's an internal joy. It becomes something that you like continuously.
Yeah.
And I have it like with my dad in a different scenario. And sadly, so when they separated, I was small, so my mom used to make jokes of tell your dad that day that they officially were married, right? She was like, on that day, tell him that I said I'm so happy to be another year without him. So I started saying it. And my dad used to be so mad. But listen, he used to be so mad. And I'm not feeling anything about it. I'm just passing the message. And she was like, tell him that he has to bring me cakes. And I'm gonna make it worse for you guys. You guys are gonna laugh. They got married on 2 of November, El Día de los Muertos. So that I once I started, growing and I started realize that was the day, I was like, oh no, your marriage was dead since the day you got married. Because
Yeah.
like,
Since the
why you married
beginning.
on that day? And I keep doing it and I keep doing it. And I remember him being somebody like, stop this joke. Don't keep saying that every year. Every year to do the same. And the year that I didn't do it, that I was already big and I completely forgot. It was that I forgot. I'm already, with
They
adult stuff. He texted me, like, are you okay? You didn't tell me today this. Like, I'm
Oh.
worried. So it became, even though at the beginning was like uncomfortable, it became something of now he expected. He waits for that text of me. If not, he gets worried on why you're not bothering me with that text today.
Yeah.
So a topic that way, like the car, is something I always bring to them and be like, just in case, because it keeps them feeling like I still remember them, even if I'm, in my adult life and I'm doing a lot of stuff. They feel like, oh, she keeps remembering those stuff, and it still makes it like a family thing.
Uh, Talking of family meetups and stuff. Being that if your house was the designated house to go to, would your mom, your pops hide some of the bigger presents that you would get to not make the other kids feel inadequate for it? It was just, or everybody just got what they got and called it a day.
So in my house, we did not place anything until after everyone was asleep.
Mm,
There were no presents underneath the tree. There were no boxes underneath the tree. Like we went all out, like to actually make it seem like Santa Claus actually came after midnight and dropped off of the presents. never did we have any boxes under the tree, ever. So when we would go to bed, our parents would wait and then would bring out the presents, place them underneath the tree, and then when we would wake up, they were there. That was just always how we had it, because it's part of the whole, you know, magic of it all, right? Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
How about you, Johnny?
It was kind of random, actually. Like sometimes we'd have it under the tree, sometimes we wouldn't. I think after I learned how to carefully pry open the paper to see what it was, we stopped having it under the tree.
No.
But for the most part, I mean, I would say mostly it's been the night of. So I would go to bed, then there'd be stuff there. But it did add to that whole like magic that Insanity
Yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah. My mom would
My
make sure that I had, like, if my cousins were coming over and there was at least 2 boxes for each of the cousins, I was only allowed to open 2 of my presents, and the rest would be hidden away. That way, when we did the group opening, my other cousins wouldn't feel bad that they only got 2 presents. Meanwhile, I had like most of the tree covered with my stuff. That way, they
Mm.
wouldn't feel any type of way.
Yeah, at
Understand?
least in my family, they didn't come to later. So like you open yours first, and nobody will see what you were opening. I was the bigger of 3, so like it was just whatever we have. But we did have to have different conversations from time to time to be like, okay, not everybody will have the same amount, because that's depend on age, likings, and a lot of situations. And if you behave, those did happen. And as well, we start changing in based on different interactions. For example, I got nephews, and when they were living with me and all that, like we were exactly trying to be like, wait, we got now the nephews as well. Like, how are we gonna play it for everybody and like make it feel comfortable? Because obviously, you know, they have their parents, these ones have their parents, and it will depend as well on everybody. And we try to make it like you say, Wes, where everybody didn't feel like I had less, I have more.
Right.
But we still sit with everybody and be like, do remember, it doesn't matter if one has one more, because it still can happen
Hmm.
by accident. It doesn't represent, if you were a good kid, if nothing. It's just everybody has different likings, everybody, and not necessarily every kind of toy exists or stuff. So, and it's hard for Santa to keep track on it,
Yeah.
because he's delivering to so many kids, and he wanted to bring you up as much as he can, but he has to go to other places and keep it more like it's a normal thing to be different. And it was a conversation we did not only for Christmas, for other things. And we start doing the conversations, you have this age, she doesn't. It will never be the same. And we keep encourage that on the year. So when birthdays arrive, because they're kids, I was like, oh, he's getting, and I'm not getting. That situations did happen as well, and be like, no, well, it's his birthday, but you're getting on yours. And the amount, it will be different, because people forget how many you gave on this person and then go to the other one. So we did that for Christmas as well. We tried to.
I want to shift a little bit away from Christmas, and I want to talk about Thanksgiving real quick. One
Yes.
of the dishes. Did you guys do turkey? Did you guys do pernil? Did you guys do both, or did you cook the turkey and season it the way that you would do a lechon and call it pavo chong?
Ay,
Like
qué rico.
what would, yeah, like what would you guys do?
All the above.
Mm.
It was dependent. Yeah, it was dependent the family and where we were on Thanksgiving. Well, which one?
Yeah, I think we did both. We would just kind of choose whether we wanted lechon or, turkey or both. Most meals, within that time frame. And then you had your usual like mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
collard greens, gravies, tostones, because I don't know. I love tostones, so they would get them just for me. But
So I didn't get that. It was, so we in my household it was turkey for Thanksgiving, and we would season it like we would do pernil, and then pernil for Christmas dinner. It was one or the other. Like my mom would look at me, no, you're not getting both. Stop it.
Yeah, in my house it was the same. It was pavo for Thanksgiving, pernil for Christmas, and jamón con piña for New Year's.
Oh shit.
All right. Yes.
Oh shit.
Funny enough, because I don't eat it. It's part of the family
It's
thing,
a
you know. But
huge thing, yeah, for
Yes.
New Year's, yeah.
I don't eat jamón con piña. I'm not a fan of ham like that at all. So
Have you had it?
I have it doesn't it's not something that
That's because they didn't know what they were doing.
probably
Listen,
pero
We'll
I
make
will
you
always
one.
wait for the sandwichitos. I was always waiting for the
We'll make you
That's
one.
all I want.
We'll make you one, and then you tell me if you don't like it. You don't like it. That's fine, but we'll make you one.
yeah, I'm down to try it. I love food, so I don't care. I'll try it from anywhere. But
Wow.
Yeah.
Wes.
it's never been something that's tickled my taste buds because I don't know ham in general. I'm not a fan of. Period. So I don't know, but it smells great because when you put the cinnamon on it and the brown
Cinnamon?
sugar, yeah, it's brown
Huh?
sugar. Yeah, I've had it with cinnamon and the cloves inside. with
That's
the
why he
cherry.
doesn't like it. There you
Yep.
go. We
Yep.
found the first
Yeah, I'm like cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Yeah, I've had it made with cinnamon, brown sugar, and cloves with the cherries and all that shit, and it's just like,
No, cinnamon doesn't go anywhere in there.
that's what.
So that's
I
why.
don't make it.
No, I
Probably.
know. I'm not saying you, but that's why.
Okay,
Hey, Wes,
I'm listening.
real quick, can you highlight one of Xavier's comments real quick?
Oh God.
Look at that baby. Like that's. I've been looking at that thing. It's freaky.
It's a clown it, but small version of it.
Oh,
But yeah, no cinnamon. No.
Yeah.
And I can hear
Oh.
about it.
No, Sangre, not honey baked ham. So you know those the Hormel canned hams? They come in like an oval shaped ham, a can. That one. That's the one that we use. And then we use that for the jamon con piña, not the honey baked ham.
Just hearing that it's out of a can made my stomach churn. So
Bro.
You like potted meat?
Listen, this is struggle food. This is struggle food. Okay? I'm telling you. It's good. I don't eat the piña with it. I take out the piña because I'm that person. But
you guys got it. You guys win. But if
Alright.
if you make me some ham, if you do it your way instead, I will have
yeah,
it.
just try it.
I'm open to trying anything.
Yeah.
But
Alright, you'll eat morcilla, but not ham. Okay.
I know.
Gracias.
I know.
Gracias, Johnny. Lo llevo pensando, like it was in my brain, like how we saying not to that, and I was like, okay, I'm not fighting him in this chat.
wait, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Que tú
You eat
comes morcilla, pero
morcilla.
no comes jamón.
I know that's crazy.
Gracias.
I love morcilla. Give me
You want the
morcilla
blood, but not the meat. Okay. Wes.
Give me morcilla any day.
That is
part of
wild.
Christmas. That's part of my Christmas meal. I go to the Cuchifrito spot downtown
yeah.
on 16th, and I get
Morcilla, cuajito.
yes,
Okay.
orejas.
Ay, Dios
all
mío.
of it.
Oh wait, I'm gonna be the one in trouble next afterwards. I have never tried the guajito. I have never tried them. I don't know. Like my dad loved them,
It has to be
but I
Puerto Rico.
never.
I have not
never
found a
tried
place
it.
here in the States that makes them. It has to be Puerto Rico.
Okay. Listen, I have
The
never.
spot where I get my
but-
morcillas, they pick me.
No,
They
no,
make 'em?
but it's
Okay.
it for me. It was more the person who would take care of me for a while was my grandma, and she only made like the same menu. She never passed. So it's now as an adult that I'm trying everything. That I'm trying to open actually my menu and actually. So I never had actually tried it. Never eaten
Oh
it
my
before.
God, it's so good.
So good, so
Uh,
good.
So-
I don't know
Nice
if I get a
try.
lot of hate though, but it's so good.
Yes. I don't know. Well, you're giving jamon super horrible hate,
like-
but
you like
we're gonna
bacon?
leave. But talking about Thanksgiving, I don't know about any of y'all, but as a woke Gen X, you know, nowadays person, old fart. Um, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving the way that we do, the way that we usually do. I don't celebrate it at all. We eat, we make the food, but we're not celebrating Thanksgiving.
Listen, for me, just
Um,
about the family, because like I really want to
yeah,
have, because everybody wants to get together there,
yeah,
and he's like, oh yeah, and I love that my mom cook it. I don't want to cook it.
yeah. So we decided to celebrate on
Or-
Friday and call it Family Appreciation or Friends and Family
oh, that's
Appreciation
cool.
Day.
Okay.
So that's how we're gonna do it. But talking about Thanksgiving, this is the hot take. When do you set up your Christmas tree?
November 1st, the day after Halloween.
So you have a fake tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
It would depend on where I'm living and who I'm living with. Because I got people who'll be like, let's do it fast. Like this year, that automatically, like Wes said, it was like, oh, it's time. Let's go. Let's put the tree. And I was like, I don't even have the space ready. Like, oh no. And
Okay.
there's other moments they're like, no, more to the 20s, close by to them be preparing for it. Like they don't stress about it. The problem is when you're taking it down after that. Like you automatically take it down as well, or like do you let it the whole say activito, like all the whole
Yes.
period?
I
So
think the longest I've left my tree up is until February.
yes.
Yeah, just being lazy and forgetting it.
So here's my take on it. We put it up in Puerto Rico. We never put it up before like December something
Mhm.
because again the heat, the Christmas tree dries up, dies, you're screwed. You end up with a rotted yellow looking Christmas tree on Christmas Day. Ese no es el look. No. But in once we moved to the States, we started putting it up Black Friday. Black Friday we would go out, buy the tree. Um we have real trees every year. We don't do fake trees because it's just part of our tradition.
Mhm.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. Once you have the fake tree, keep the fake tree, use it until forever. But for us, it's a real tree. And then how long do we leave it up for? We leave it up till February.
Oh shit.
We leave it up till February because February 2nd es el Día de la Candelaria. And in Puerto Rico, el Día de la Candelaria, you take out your dry Christmas tree and you set it out and set it to burn because el Día de la Candelaria, you burn things to bring new things into the new year.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's like the people who go to the beach in a specific day to throw themselves to the water.
That
to
is en
clean.
la noche de San Juan, June
Gracias.
23rd, my anniversary.
So that day you go to the beach and you will wait until specific
7
time
times
and yes,
at
and then you
midnight.
start throwing yourself in the water to
I've
clean
never heard
everything.
of either one of those things. Never heard of.
Oh, well, okay. So
Let's
when we
do that.
finish here, we're gonna sit with you. Don't worry.
We're gonna go to Coney Island and
No, no,
jump
no,
into
no, no,
cold
no,
water.
no. We're gonna go to Isabela, Agua de San Juan, wherever.
Oh, great.
We're
Cabo
going to
Rojo.
Coney Island.
Yeah.
See, everybody, listen. What they do, they get. You will see it full. Like it's not something a few. No. It's like
Pretty much
thin.
sangre. Yeah.
And everybody just be in the water, even though it's cold, and then it's
Yeah.
7 times to cleanse yourself. It's like a cleaning
I would like
method
to
to let
experience that.
everything know.
So for el Día de la Candelaria, usually you're supposed to. Not everybody does it. For Día de la Candelaria, you're supposed to, which not everybody does it because it's a fire risk. It's an injury risk.
Mhm.
You're supposed to jump over the fire because that's what cleanses. That's what burns the stuff
Mm.
off of you
I'd do it.
as a matter of
I don't know.
matter
I
of
was
speech.
Yeah,
hit
'cause
30
the
in these
tree-
knees.
Remember this: the tree was in your house. It's like nature gets energy, so
Yeah,
it's like it
absorbs
has
all
all your
stuff.
energy. Yeah, so
That
when
makes
you
sense.
burn it outside, it's like you're taking it all out, baby,
Yeah.
all out. So you jump on it to be like, I'm fresh of it. This new energy in my house.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes a lot of sense. So
Listen-
we are coming a little close to time. So
Mhm.
real quick,
No.
I want to ask a controversial question.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
God. Hot
Oh,
take.
shit.
Let's go.
Pateles,
Yes.
ketchup, hot
No.
sauce, or none of it.
None of it.
No,
You
Wes.
don't put
Listen.
Wes.
Hmm.
Listen.
Don't come for me because I put ketchup. I put the ketchup.
You defiler. That's what you are.
That I'm sorry.
You don't-
I put the ketchup.
You don't put
Pastele-
bumper stickers on Ferrari.
Pastele don't call for ketchup.
Listen.
I will accept
Oh,
hot
no.
sauce. I will accept hot sauce against my will. But ketchup, no.
No.
No,
No.
Listen. I have to admit, I did try pasteles with ketchup. I
it's
did
not
try.
bad.
It's not. It's not. that
It's not about not being bad, but you know what it is? You know where that comes
Disrespectful.
from?
Where does that come from?
From someone eating pasteles que sabían a mierda,
That's
Mierda.
crazy.
Mierda.
that had no flavor.
Yeah. No.
I'm telling you, it had no flavor. The masa had no flavor. The meat had no
That's why I
flavor,
said
and they had
disrespectful.
to put fucking ketchup because they had to have some fucking flavor.
So
Oh.
let's put it this way, because I've seen it even with people who goes, and I'm talking military friends that I got that they go, to the training basic, and they're like, the food doesn't taste correct. They just add ketchup. It is. It's a sign that the food wasn't tasted good.
Yeah,
So that's why I said disrespectful. When you put the ketchup, it doesn't matter if it doesn't taste bad, because I did try it. But you're telling the person they were not good.
yeah.
You were telling the person they were not good.
I've always done that since I was a kid, and then now as an adult, when I make them myself and I season the masa like
Yeah.
heavily, and I
Yeah,
make
because
sure
now it's
right. But I still do it with the ketchup on top, and I make sure that the carnitas inside is seasoned as well. But I still put ketchup.
Did you put ketchup on my mom's pasteles?
No, I
Yeah,
did
he
not
did.
put. Any,
All
Ah,
right then.
ah,
All
nah,
right.
yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Listen,
Don't
I
lie.
did.
Don't
I
lie.
did.
Don't
Johnny,
lie.
show this video to your
did.
mom. Show it to her.
I did. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
It's just a
telling you.
natural thing to put ketchup on
Yes.
pateles. I'm sorry.
There
Yeah.
goes the pastelon. Gone.
Yeah.
There-
Don't play with
Grounded,
my
Wes.
heart. I still want your mom to
corner.
adopt me. Don't play with me.
Oh, she's gonna throw you in the trash.
No,
Yeah.
ketchup not be complimenting.
It's not. It's
No.
just it didn't have flavor. and
American
wanna
pique.
feel
Ketchup is a cover up. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, but it's
adobo it. Put it more adobo. That's it.
yeah, yeah. But that's what it is. It's that
I
it lacks
take that
flavor.
as more offense.
Huh?
If somebody pulls out a little paquete de sazón or adobo and then sprinkle,
Can
I'll
you
be more
Holy
offended by
shit,
that
you're
over
out.
the ketchup.
Out. I'm
I'll be
kicking the
like, what
fuck out of
fuck
you.
are you doing?
Get out.
Don't ever lose my number. Forget my address.
Yep.
Delete it from your GPS.
Yep,
Don't
out.
even come this way ever again. If you see me in the street, cross over.
Cross the street.
No, like how dare you put out
Like
adobo?
we say in Puerto Rico,
So it's
donde
the
te
same
veo,
thing.
te quiero ver los pies.
Translation: keep it stepping.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yo, but I'm sorry. I knew that was gonna spark some of you guys because again, it's just a tradition for me. Just quick line of ketchup and call it a day.
If
Yeah.
you do it in your house for you, that's okay. But it's the sense of if you do it for somebody else, like exactly Johnny asked, it's the symbol that you didn't like the taste, like it was not good enough, and you're putting ketchup, like the same way you're saying no put adobo on it, then
Mhm.
you're putting ketchup on it. That's how it feels.
Yeah, ketchup
the
is
mother
for patela de mojón is what ketchup's for.
Oh.
Exactly.
Asqueroso.
Oh my god, you guys are crazy. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's just I'll get offended if somebody puts ketchup on my rice.
Listen, right now you shouldn't be even saying offended. You didn't even the jamon,
Exactly.
and you eat the more like Wes, like your
Yo,
menu is just not.
I'm un libra de morcilla, and I'll be sitting there happy like a fucking kid at a candy store. I like.
Let me ask you a
snap of the
question. Let me
skin.
ask you a question. Do you put
Dime.
ketchup to the morcilla?
No, hell no. I eat that straight. As long as it's cocida bien with the hard skin and I can snap into it, I'm happy.
Oh,
I'm
Dios
content.
mío.
So the pasteles that aren't made correctly get the ketchup. Got it.
Your starting problem.
Duly
Ah.
noted.
Pass it to your mom, Jenny. Pass it
She's
to
gonna be
your mom.
like, "El quiere pastel." I'm like, "Nah, he don't like them."
That's crazy.
No, mami, él le echa
Yeah.
ketchup.
They're like,
Yep.
Fíjate de
Don't
eso.
you dare.
"You forget your mom." He said it to the whole world.
The whole
We got
world.
it on video, mom.
We got.
It's recorded. It's
Yep.
recorded
Wow, no, that's
for
not true.
posterity.
I got access to everything.
I love how we closing this video. But I don't know.
Oh my god.
It said it's so pretty. Let's talk about Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that, and then like
Violence.
no,
Listen, we don't do piña on pizza ever.
No,
Okay,
Always.
I know.
no,
I agree.
no,
never.
no.
Still good though.
Never.
No.
I understand the salty and the sweet go together.
It's so good.
No, then
Taste-wise,
use hot honey.
Oh my God, he-
I prefer hot honey on pizza.
Hot
than
honey
piña.
over piña.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But with that being said,
Mm.
thank you guys. This was 12 episodes of Connections. This was an amazing ride. Thank you for joining us throughout this first season. Season 2, we're going to have a whole different format. We're going to have different topics, some repeat topics, plenty of hot takes. This is going to be a wild ride. We come back, I think we had said January 4th.
Let me check.
I believe
Ooh,
I believe I
before
said
the
that.
Yes.
I believe I put it for
January 4th.
Yeah. So yes.
New
We are-
resolutions.
Yeah, we're gonna do New Year's topics, reconnections, and everything. But yeah, thank you guys again. Let me get this together.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
What?
oh.
I feel like we have a list of people to thank.
List them.
I don't know.
What do you-
Thanks. Just thank y'all to all our guests. Throughout all the episodes.
Yes.
Thanks to Boricuaverse. Thanks to
Boricua verse.
people that filled in. Thanks to Sangre.
Yes. You
Um,
that joined in. Earl Lawson,
Leia, Lightning.
the NFL player.
Yes.
We've had a nice plethora of guests, and hopefully for season 2 we could get even more.
Thanks to our viewers. They're
Yes.
a big part of this whole thing.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
Without doubt.
Come back for season 2.
Yes.
Got
yes,
a lot of new things coming.
Do we?
Yeah.
We do.
We do.
Stay
Hopefully,
tuned.
hopefully we'll have some more longer form content coming up. on
Hopefully,
this
Wes have decided to start with the ketchup on the pasta.
channel. That's crazy.
Hopefully we can
That's
get
crazy.
Wes on camera trying the ham and have a
Ooh.
little piña.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Love that
I
idea.
will do it. I will do it
Listen,
for
I'm
And then he can
for
give us
Instagram and
his
for YouTube.
yeah, and then he can give us his very honest opinion.
I'm for it. I'm for it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year, and we'll see you when we
Happy
see you.
Tricking Day.
Freaking day.
Freaking day. What?
Freaking day.
That's how we say it.
I'm dying.
At least I got to say bye this time, right?